Today we will discuss about properties palette in Revit. First of all, I welcome all my friends on my educational channel. Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for latest videos. Like and share also. The properties palette is a dialog box that can stay open all the time and allows you to access the properties of items in your project. This feature reduces the number of mouse clicks necessary to access the properties of a model object or project component. When no object is selected in the model or in a drafting view, the properties palette displays the properties of the current view in the drawing area. You can select a view in the project browser to view its properties in the properties palette. To maximize drawing working area, the properties palette can temporarily be hidden and displayed as needed. They can then be accessed by right-clicking on drawing working area and click properties in context menu, or in the modify tab properties button. Clicking this button hides or unhides the properties palette. You can toggle the palette to each side of the Revit window and resize it. The top section of the properties palette contains the type selector. When an object is selected or a tool is chosen for placing an object, so its properties shows up in type selector. You can select the plumbing fixture tool in the system tab, so all the objects that will be loaded in this model in the plumbing fixture category will be shown in the type selector. Families of any other category will not be shown in it. Similarly, selecting the wall tool will show the families of wall category in type selector, and selecting the duct tool will only shows the ducts category families in type selector. You can select any family from type selector of plumbing fixture category and can place in the model. We place a wall-mounted lavatory. Even after placing the family in the model, you can still change this family from another family with the type selector, but both objects families category and host should be same. Select this wall-mounted lavatory and replace it with another family regarding the same category and the same host. It is replaced now. Now we will try to change wall-mounted host lavatory with floor-standing water closet using type selector. He gave a family host error and not changed the family. The categories of these two families are the same, but their hosts are different. To do this, you have to select the family first from the type selector before placing the family. Let's select water closet first from type selector and place this family in the project. After selecting the family, when you click on the type selector, the search field appears. Here you can enter a keyword and search the desired content quickly and can use it. I write public in the search field after selecting plumbing fixture category. Then all the families regarding public keyword will be filtered and highlighted. I can easily access my desired content. There is a most recently used type section in the last of type selector in which the list is updated automatically of recent used families. You can select content from this section and can also use it. Below of type selector is properties filter. This is a drop-down list containing the properties of the active view or the template being used. When an element is selected, it is added to this list by its category name. It is also a filter that displays the number of instances of selected elements. Choosing a category displays its properties while the elements remain selected. You can also select a single category from the properties filter. This is followed by the edit button. Clicking edit type opens the type properties dialog box of the selected component and displays its user editable and read-only properties. But when you select multiple objects, the edit button becomes inactive. This is followed by instance properties. When an element or component is selected, its read-only and user editable properties are displayed in the properties palette. A property may be read-only because its value is calculated or assigned automatically by the software, or because it depends on the settings of another property. For example, we can give a height of a wall when the top constraints of a wall is unconnected. But when we assign the top constraint of a wall, the unconnected height is automatically assigned. We can no longer edit this value with the instance properties that we set in level. So this was our properties palette topic today. Hope you understand it. Stay tuned for more educational videos. BIM Talks.